SBL Forum Videos. I'm your host, Natalie Rydstrom. Both sides won their opening matches at the weekend and now meet in Dublin. Both will be anxious to secure the win and retain the chance of both the Grand Slam and the Triple Crown. Joining us now to discuss the Six Nations match, Ireland versus Wales, taking place on Saturday, is Richard O'Hagan, sports writer and regular contributor to SBL Forum. Richard, welcome to the show.
Hi Natalie, it's good to be here.
First question, Richard, can either of these two win the title? Wales is priced at 2.87, Ireland is slightly lower, priced at 5 to outright win. Can they win here?
I think they've both got a very good chance of winning. I think that Wales have a better opportunity. They're a more settled side. They've got more experience of playing together. So I think Wales are definitely in with a shout. And of course, they won the last two championships. Ireland were a little bit off the boil last year. They looked okay against Scotland. It wasn't the greatest match in the world, and they're going to have to be a lot less error prone when they come to play Wales this time around. Fortunately for them, they're going to have a key player back. They're going to have Paul O'Connell back, who dropped out at the last minute on the weekend with a chest infection. And that's going to make a big difference to them because he's really the heartbeat of that team. He's not the captain, but he is the real leader on the park. And so that if Ireland get over Wales here, I can't see them not winning the title. But of course, the odds are going to drop then if they do.
Now, Wales is actually joint favourite with France at the moment to outright win at the same price here, 2.87. Would you pick Wales over France here to win?
I wouldn't necessarily do that, Natalie. France were my pick before the tournament started, and I think they're still the better value pick because France have got an easy game this weekend against Italy. So if you want to get behind France, I would do so now because their price is going to drop as soon as they've almost certainly defeated Italy at the weekend. And Wales, well, they struggled against Italy last Saturday. There's no doubt about that. And I think they are going to be in with a tough chance of reclaiming their crown this year. I think there are better sides this year than Wales. Okay.
Now, Dublin is a tough place for visiting sides to win, and Ireland are the market favourites for this game. Best price is 1.72 with Bet365, and Wales, the underdogs, are priced at 2.25 at Ladbrokes. So who do you see winning?
It's a very close game to call. One thing that market hasn't factored in yet for some strange reason is that Wales haven't lost an away game in the Six Nations since 2011. So they've got a very strong side away from home. I think if Ireland play like they did last Sunday against Scotland, they will get beaten. If Wales play like they did last Saturday against Italy, they will get beaten. So it's going to be a close game. I think Wales might just shade it, but it's only going to be by 2 or 3 points.
Okay, so you think you're backing Wales on this one. Is now the best time to make the bet for the winner as far as value goes?
If you're going to back Wales, it certainly is, because sooner or later the market is going to pick up on that statistic of Wales being unbeaten away from home for 3 years. And I think that's going to be a crucial factor here. Wales aren't afraid of going to somebody else's ground and playing good quality rugby, and they're going to have to beat Ireland. But I don't think they can play as badly as they did last weekend.
Well, Ireland are a tough team to beat at home for sure. Now, are you going to make a bet on the totals market?
I am, because this is usually a particularly good game to bet on the totals because it's usually a high scoring game. I would normally look to back over 40 points in a game between Ireland and Wales because they usually end up being something like 23-20. So that's actually a reasonable value bet this time around.
Okay, so would you make a bet on the totals market over the winners market here for this match?
If you favour Ireland, then that's obviously where your value lies. If you favour Wales, then I would say you might even want to consider doing both because I think Wales are a good price at the moment.
Okay, that about wraps things up for this match preview here. Richard, thank you for joining us.